Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Good morning, Nick Collier here, and we've got a little short video of this project, and I've already made the dapping block with an 8-inch diameter cup, 5-inch wide piece of material, and we've done this before, so I didn't really feel that I needed to bring you in on the filming of this part, but we haven't done this other part, and that is to make a positive for that block. Now he is going to dome coins, so the positive has to be the thickness of the coin less than 8-inch radius or diameter. So we're going to put this on the lathe. We'll just do this right now. And we're going to come in. And I'll probably put you on hold while I set the tool up, but we're going to use my handy dandy little radius tool that will give us the ability to cut a perfect radius on the end of this plug of steel. So we'll be back in a minute. Knowing that, I make these little dapping blocks, and once in a while somebody calls me up and says, hey, I want a positive for my dapping block. So knowing that I was going to have to make positives for people here and there, I developed this tool that will allow me to do such a thing. And when I built it, I went, oh, this tool came out so nice, I better build a box for it so it doesn't just sit out there and rust. And sure enough, there we go. So we're going to pick it up and put it on the lathe, and we'll be back. Okay, so we've got our tool in place. We've got our piece of material, but I'm looking at it, and I think I want to take off just this first amount right here. So we still want to get our 8-inch radius, and that's we'll do that right now, and then eventually we're going to go ahead and machine off this first surface all the way down to here, and then create our radius with that. But right now my wife is, she got up a little late today, which is okay, and she's out meditating, and I promised her I wouldn't start any heavy machinery until 9 o'clock, and it is now 8:27 and counting. So let's take some measurements. Let's get this to adjust out to exactly 4 inches plus, I think, 1.7 millimeters, which transfers into something. I don't know what it is just yet, but we'll figure that out. So the first thing we want to do is come up with a way to, and I don't know if you can see it, but right there is my center line. And that's what's going to find, the center of my radius here. And you can see that's going to take the cut, right? So the center line's right there. We're going to run a parallel up to that center line, and then we're going to run something over to the tip of the lathe bit. And what we're going to run over to the tip of the lathe bit, I just don't know yet, but we're going to figure something out. Oh, I already know now. I just got this scale the other day. At a kind of a garage sale, and it's a standard scale, but it's brown and sharp, and it's a really real good one. So and it's straight and it's true and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this back around a little bit so I can get to it. We're going to bring this scale right up to that edge there, and we're going to take our measurement, and my God, I think we're exactly where we want to be. Let me get my head in here. Make sure we're right on the line. Let me go make sure I know what numbers we're going to work with. 669. 67 thousandths. And I don't believe this is thousandths. It's not. But 67 thousandths, what would be the conversion of that? I love my little conversion chart here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it has all of the fractional and decimals. So 667 or 6718 is 45/64, and that's probably as close enough as we want to get. 45/64 tip, and right now we're sitting at exactly 1/8. Well, maybe not. Maybe not exactly. Let's see if we can get this thing to sit in a little bit closer. There we go. I would say, now we're going to be a little bit long. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, we're very long. We're at 3 inches. We need to go all the way to 4 inches, which is going to take us further back. And we will set our tools aside here. We're going to loosen a couple of Allens, slide that thing back as far as we can get it, it looks like to me, and make some adjustments. There we go. Come on. Excellent. Take it on back a bit. And we're going back, how far are we going here? We're just going to kind of guess right here. We want to get all the way back to 4 inches. Something like right back there. That's pretty close. Let's just snug one of these down. Spin it around so we can get to it. And take our measurement again. And we can do that. Now we can bring that right into there. We're going to have to go back a little further. Let's rotate you a bit. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're, and I'm going to get my head in the way, we're at exactly 4 inches right now. And what we need to do is take 66 thousandths off of that 4 inches, or 67 thousandths. So 67 is a 16th, approximately. And what do we want here? We want, let me get my I'm going to move you over so that I don't keep getting in my head in the way here. How's that look? That's a little better. Let's bring you in closer. Nice. Okay, we're going to make sure we're right on the money. Okay. Now we're going to bring ourselves to the tip of this bit. And we're at 1/8 right now. So a 16th, we want to go back just a little bit further. And I'm wondering, well, we just go back here. Yeah, well, that was a little bit. Now we're 1/8 over 1/8, or over 4 inches. We could just tap it in. Let's give that a try. We're going to slide back over here and get our little tapper. That should do the trick. Make sure we're all the way down. All right, we're on the line. We're up against the tip. We're coming into 8 inches exactly. I'm going to answer that phone. Okay, so we got ourselves situated, and now we're going to just go ahead and take off this last 1/4 inch or 3/8, something like that, to get us down to where we want to go. First, we have to plug in. I got my lathe and my welder hooked up to the same 220 outlet. I can't run them both at the same time, so I'll just keep them plugged. I mean, I keep the same plug and just switch plugs out. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, we got ourselves a pretty good surface there. I think we've got something to work with. Let's drag our carriage all the way back. Throw a little bit of oil on the ways here. And bring our tool back. All right. So since we're all set up, all we really need to do is clean off the ways. Drop our shim underneath here and slide this baby all the way forward. Let's get a little more oil on those ways. Until it touches. Well, we're going to stay there at almost touching, and then we'll get a radius going a little bit at a time here. And we can get a little closer than that. All right, we'll put our clips on. Tighten them up. And we are ready to rock and roll. Let's see what we can do here. So much chatter, but we are. Let's see what we can do with a little less speed. Okay, pretty simple, no big deal. We got that thing turned. The two facing pieces are matching, and we'll put that in a box to my customer and send it to the UK, which is where he lives. So, hey, Nick Collier, hey, subscribe. I love subscriptions.